Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Random Rants with Freebie Wits. That's me, and today I'm going to talk about rants in general. Now, most of the time rants are, well, negative in connotation, hence why people say ranting and raving. It's a bad thing. When people ask about rants, they think someone's, talking badly or just venting about stuff, and I don't blame them. That's what most of the internet is when it comes to rants. However, people can still rant and rave about good stuff too. They can rant how great milkshakes are. Oh, I love this movie. Sorry if I'm ranting, but I really love it. Stuff like that. So, here's me trying to bring some positivity back into the internet slightly and talk about, well, positive rants. In this case, I'm going to talk about a deck that I've been recently playing, only 3 games so far, in Minion Masters. The deck idea actually was taken from another YouTuber called Last Elf. That's capital A, capital E, underscore between the last and elf bit. Fantastic YouTuber. I recommend him greatly. He does Minion Master content. And he made a triple healer deck as well, and that's what I'm sort of basing this off. Originally, this deck that I was conceiving was called the Teamwork deck, because once again, there was a lot of negativity in the internet, so I wanted to be more positive. So I tried to make a completely all-healer supporty type of deck. It didn't actually have the priestess in it to begin with, or any of the other minions. And I found it was terrible because, well, when I was teamed up with someone and they couldn't fight something with lots of like little minions, I couldn't deal with it. If the enemy had a giant big minion, I couldn't deal with it either. And, well, we lost all the time. But then I decided to go full-on triple healer and add some chain lightning in there. I threw in like a spectral turret. I threw in things that increase max health as well. It probably still works as a teamwork deck, but at this specific point, you're watching the review, I was just testing things out. I didn't seriously think this deck would win. But, well, here I am. I'm not the greatest player, but I figured if one person can make it work, then maybe I can tweak it to something that will work for me. And as you might see on screen right now, we have 3 healers who are buffed up to Kingdom Come, with lots of health, and I didn't even need to play that healing totem thing. They were going to be fine without it, so that was a misplay on my part. And it gets to the point where those 3 healers kick so much ass that the enemy just ignores everything else and starts going for them, which you'll see here in a moment. He just starts zapping them. He doesn't even go for my little squire puff at the bottom, and I figure, this is working quite well. I will start summoning some more priestesses and see what happens. Is he really going to ignore my bottom line? Can he actually kill my dudes? My priestesses? My dudettes? I don't know. Point is, my god, look at this. He's throwing everything he can at them, and it's doing absolutely nothing. Like, I'm very sure that they can die, but I'm piled up on so much healers, so much max health, so much spirit, so many shields, that it doesn't matter. They're just going through them, and it's at this point in the game that I notice our respective health. I was gonna die, and I was fully expecting that I was gonna lose, but then I look over at his, I'm like, hang on. I might actually win this. Like, look, not a single thing sent into the bottom lane, and my priestesses just kill him through attrition. I think, okay, maybe this was a fluke. Maybe that was a once-off. Let's try this again. So, here I am, trying it out again. I've made a little tweak to it. There was a little holy circle spell, I can't remember what it's called, and the idea is that if you have 5 Imperium units, it creates a healing circle, which I realized didn't do that in the previous game because I only had 4 Imperium units. But that doesn't matter now. I replaced it with one that would deal damage and give creatures rage. I figure the rage effects will go on my units that could survive it and will, get stronger for it, and the little bits of tiny amounts of damage will take out little swarming enemies that the enemies have, or finish off anything that's low enough. So, I don't actually remember what happens in this game. I just know that I won because, well, it's a it's a not a review. Goodness gracious, I cannot speak English today. It's a preview. No, it's a rerun. Whatever we'll call it, whatever it is. I try to destroy the puff with that, and it fails, as you can see. And then I summon a turret. No, wait, no, I don't summon a turret there. Well, long story short, lots of misplays on my part. But as you can see, the snowball is already beginning. The healers are already pretty tough. I throw in a healing ball because I'm paranoid. I probably didn't need to do that, and I summon a little skeleton warrior up there instead of downwards like I probably should have. I really should have done that for the experience points, but I don't really need to. That priestess on the right hand side comes close to dying if I remember correctly, but I don't think I actually ever lose any of those original 3 throughout this entire game. He gets very close if I remember correctly, but he just keeps going. No, I think I lose one. I think I lose one of them. I just don't remember when. But as you can see, I'm reaching critical mass now. It's gotten to the point where he really needs to burst them down, but he just does not have the mana or the right kinds of creatures to do it. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it. Like, if you have a possessor, that's one way to get rid of a priestess, no matter how much health she has. Beam of Doom would probably do the trick. Hits multiple people, would keep their healing overwhelmed. But yeah, no, I've just caught this guy completely off guard. He just can't do anything about it. Nothing he throws at me will stop him, and the healers once again just obliterate him. And so it's at this point, after my second game, I think, maybe I have something. Maybe I can take this to duos. So mentally, I think to the other guy, I apologize if we lose because of me. You are part of the test group. So yeah, the beginning starts out alright enough, not amazingly. I was hoping to wait until we had a bit more mana so I can summon multiple things at once. But no, he rushed on ahead, summoned those little stun dudes, stun lancers I think they're called, and here we are, trying to fight him off, which is going relatively well. He captures the top point, so I'm very appreciative of that. But as you can see here, I'm just trying to rush out as many healers as I can. I think it's around here that I realize maybe I should play something that will buff their maximum health. Give them a bit of spirit or something. Because, like, one good fireball can probably end them. Like, one good AoE spell can take them out right now. And I think I did lose. No, I haven't lost anyone yet. But yeah, anyways, he starts summoning things to back up my priestesses. And that scrat electric tank thingy, that thing is... well, it's still alive, even though I lost a priestess and he lost his other dude. We're still going pretty strong. This is still the first push. Like, our first good push. And I'm pretty amazed at this point. I'm just thinking, oh my god, it's actually happening. It's actually working. This is fantastic. This is great. Lost Elf, you've done it again. And I'm like I said, I'm sure there are counters towards this. Like, it's not invincible, as you see there. They're starting to fall apart quite a bit now. But at this point, we're so far ahead that doesn't even matter. Like, look at him. He's dead. We win. It's so good. Anyways, that's my positive rant for the day. And, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and bye-bye.